Across the northeast of the United States and Canada, salt is being sprinkled, flights cancelled, offices shut, and compound nouns formed as snowpocalypse or snowmageddon or snowzilla, as you wish, is about to strike. It's expected overnight that 90 centimetres, that's 3 feet in old money, of snow will be dumped. 4 states have declared emergencies. The mayor of New York, Bill de Blasio, says his city could face one of its worst ever storms. Just before we came on air, I spoke to Chuck Frank, who runs the Emergency Management and Business Continuity course at the Metropolitan College of New York.
Well, what I can see is a rapidly increasing snowstorm. The snow is falling heavier and heavier, and traffic outside is slowing down dramatically. The conditions are degrading at a pretty serious rate, and as a result, Mayor de Blasio has said as of 11 o'clock tonight, you may not be driving a vehicle on any of the streets in New York City unless it's an official vehicle.
You survey emergency management for a living. You're an academic in it. I mean, has the science of this changed in recent years?
Very much so. The science in recent years has begun to focus more and more on the crisis communication aspect of things. And I think that's where Governor Cuomo, the governor of New York, and Mayor de Blasio got way out in front of this. So for the past 2 days, they have been banging the drum loudly and steadily and saying this is a serious storm, and you have to take it seriously, and you must take precautions, and we're going to lead by example and start restricting transit and closing major highways and announcing and telling you when that's going to happen.
How far do you have to rely, though, on people cooperating with this? I mean, they're presumably, yes, you can tell people to keep their cars off the streets, but you can't tell people not to panic buy or to venture out when it's too dangerous?
Well, it's true. I mean, one of the foundations of emergency management is what we call the 3 C's: communication, cooperation, and coordination. And that, fortunately, has gotten better and better. And I think the public, as a result, has gotten more responsive to precautionary measures.
But is there a danger, though, that it could be slightly overdone? I mean, if it isn't the full 3 feet of snow, people might think, gosh, maybe, there was a bit of a panic from those on high.
Well, I think that was the initial reaction from a lot of New Yorkers was, yeah, 3 feet of snow, watch. We'll end up with 6 or 7. So I'm not going to alter my plans. But we weren't supposed to see much action until 10 o'clock tonight, and we're seeing heavy snow right now. So I think it is getting people's attention. And I think when people don't want to take it seriously, that's when political leadership has to step forward. And both of these men have done that.
Chuck Frank staying nice and warm inside in New York. That's just about it from NewsHour. You heard on this edition a senior German politician warning the new Greek government not to expect any flexibility over debt repayments. A senior Kurdish official in Kobani celebrating a rout of Islamic State militants. And an Auschwitz survivor about to return to the camp as it marks the 70th anniversary of its liberation. His words defiant and haunting. From me, Tim Franks, and the rest of the team, thanks for listening.